Well, it does seem like every time that it shoots out, it's always in the same direction. So if you all get into a certain position, you don't have to move after that.
Yeah.
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 Did you see all me?
All
What's
of
that
you?
English?
Yeah. What?
Did you see all me?
I don't. Okay.
Don't worry about it, whatever.
If you hear buff up, get your buffs going right now.
Phil, take the summons. Oh, there you
Est-ce que tu aimes nos petits joints?
Mages, can we get to table when you have a chance?
No way I just pumped haste food right before the table went down.
Let's go.
It's not let's go, it's Pepe hands moment.
Apply your leather to your chest if you have it.
Good call.
I did a test right before the raid. It does persist through death. So.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise it'd be like 700 gold every death, and screw that.
Yeah.
You mean
For
what food
320
is?
health. What you would-
Yeah. Alright, so basically everything for this fight will be the exact same. If you saw the updates, he has less health, less chains go out, less AoE on the ground, and they're more visible. So it will be an absolutely way easier fight for everyone. I have seen a new strat, or I guess not necessarily a new strat, but a new strat for us that was suggested to do the two sides here. It makes more sense to do both on this side and then the other side now that they have less of the rubble coming down, because we'll be able to spread out more on the side that we're at right now. So we can definitely give that a try. So it'll be the first pillar is the same one. It's going to be going to red over there. Second pillar will be green over here on this side. The third pillar will be purple, or sorry, not that one. Put it in the wrong spot. Third pillar will be purple, and then the last pillar will be yellow. Range, there might be one sort of period of time where we have to do a big move, kind of what we were doing before. But the way of doing it this way, we'll have less of a reason to have to do 2 or 3 big moves of trying to get across the whole room. This time it'll just be once. We'll get to the other side of the room and we should be good. Otherwise, the rest of the fight is the exact same. Pump DPS, do what you can to stay alive, stay with your chains, and let's down this guy.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, just got to get Joe here.
Let's go.
So you said going this side?
Yeah, we'll all stay on this side as much as possible. So we're gonna do the same first pillar, and then once you guys rock that pillar, you'll kind of tank him on the far side of the wall again, just so that you don't hit another pillar. But you can kind of keep him close to that pillar, and then you'll do this pillar second, and then coming over to this one for the third, and then the last one.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, for the
Yeah.
level.
Then we're not moving as much consistently. It'll just kind of be maybe a little bit on this one side, and range can really pump at the beginning.
Oh, sorry, can I get a tome? I was just doing PvP.
I'm fresh out.
Who
Yeah.
is that?
Etrina.
Katrina.
Who?
I don't mind it this time, but
Katrina,
please
I mean.
make sure that right before raids, you guys are in a major city swapping that. Shouldn't be first boss pull that we have to swap talents. Alright. Ready check. Everything for the initial pull is going to be the same. We're all going to stack up more or less where we were before, and we'll just kind of be transitioning a little bit to the right and moving where we can. Range, just stick with me. And put the markers up on Sean and I again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Stack up range.
Gonna flatten your bones.
Stomp's coming, melee.
Beware. Cross your face.
Roar's gonna be coming. Come to the right just a little bit range.
Beware.
Stay here, stay here. Just don't be in the circle. Watch out for the circle, or watch out for the AoE. Stomp's coming, there it is. Don't be in that range.
4,
Charge.
3,
Yep.
2,
Come to the right.
1.
Beware. Stop in time.
Defenses.
I'll get the first one with the drink.
So backing up to the wall after this jump.
Yep, back it up to the wall how we've been doing it, and then instead of going to the right, we'll go
Beware.
Forward
No
just a little bit. Watch out for the AoE that's gonna be coming out. We're gonna move forward just a bit. Good in range.
We go on the right flank, melee. So
Stomp's coming, melee.
Beware.
we'll have enough room to
Cross your face.
It's a lot less to the right.
and
They really nerfed it.
yeah, I think it's that much less.
Yeah. Roar's coming with the pushback. Come forward. Just right foot forward.
Beware.
Once we get knockback, there we go. Forward just a bit and stay.
Okay, stomp, and then
4, 3,
We're gonna stay where we are unless we have to move.
One.
We'll go forward just a bit. Okay, forward just a bit.
Beware.
Stomp's coming, or the raid. Rush is coming.
Okay, defenses if you have.
Chris, use yours. Good job, beat TPS. We're gonna go to the right, ranged.
Beware. No fear.
Right, stay here for a second, it's gonna drop down. We'll go to the other side of this one that's falling behind us, or beside us.
So we need a backup Billy or
is there enough room for
Beware.
Okay, great.
To the right, we're gonna chill here.
Yeah, we just
Might have to move him to, oh, I think that's it, the pillar.
yeah,
Oh, that didn't, okay.
they didn't even
I just moved just a little bit, that's good, that's good.
Good job, melee. Yo, melee, we're gonna chill on the right flank. Just gonna stay back.
Pushback's coming, come forward just a little bit range. Oh,
Beware.
keep going,
We will
keep
have
going
to
forward.
worry
That was just
about
bad timing.
the rush though.
stomp,
Help us below, help us below.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Forward, 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 forward.
Beware.
Back up on range.
Time.
We're gonna go keep going around the other pillar here.
Are we left?
Defenses?
gonna be ready for left.
Yeah, might as well bless, he's at 20%. Big DPS.
Beware.
Forward, back to over.
Harder than head.
Go left range.
Beware.
Left. Stay. Stomp and then a roar.
Smash.
Kill him! Kill him!
Good job. I know. That's what I'm saying. I really hate how much they nerfed
shit out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Oh,
Yep.
But grabs
Oh,
on
hey,
all
RC
the
was-
70 fucking things that we just got.
Yeah, RC the council's actually working.
Can I go craft a legendary really quick?
Yeah. Yeah, if you need to craft it,
Error
popped
does
up for me
not
to
seem
keyboard trade,
beyond
it wasn't
repair.
doing
Be
that
warned.
before.
Denathrius's most
It just
loyal
didn't work.
guardians still stand between us
Yeah,
and
I
our
don't have the
quarry.
option to like choose whether to vote.
After now? Yeah, I don't have the vote thingy.
The
Okay,
milk
well,
is
we'll
on
get
the
to the boss and then we'll get us in here.
Sure.
I don't think there's any ads, or if there are, they're right before the boss, so we'll just stack up at the entrance over here so we don't pull, and then we'll get some summoning stones.
My character's bugged out. Okay, there it goes.
Taking all my strength to hold back their onslaught. Call, Grasol! Do not be blinded by misplaced loyalty.
I wasn't sure. And
The
I
bargain
think
Denathrius is struck will destroy Revendreth.
You are a disgrace to our kind, Draven. If you will not serve, then you will stoneborn! Strike down these usurpers!
Oh yeah, it's less healing, less DPS, like everything.
There was times where I was just doing nothing. Just looking at it.
Yeah.
I think the big part of it was the nerfing of the rumbles, because that was just like
Yeah, those ones fucking up.
And the chains, I think ranged had like maybe 2 sets of chains out at one time.
The chains
But even
didn't
still,
matter,
the
yeah.
chains were like negligible if you.
Oh,
No
yeah,
rumble making
previously,
us
yeah.
move. Yeah.
But yeah.
It popped up this time.
Yeah, I was looking at that can. I don't need that.
Yeah, I think you have to hit trade for it to pop up.
Yeah, I was just doing something.
Oh, but I didn't see anything pop up on Trace's stuff.
If you do want that trinket, can you either do a sim or say why you want it, like if it's bis or something like that, or just name it rather than just like you want it? There's a note on the far right side beside all the buttons.
Here. There's
So do it.
You compare. You compare.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we can look up the gear and stuff quick after this.
Rising.
Now you can't. Yeah, no partners. Well, not entirely true. You semi have partners, but you're not linked to anybody.
Ooh, that
Is
hurt.
anybody logging that fight?
I was. It's just not online.
You can go ahead and check it real quick. I was not logged
What's the release, by the way? Our release will be a long back.
It's at the. It's right now. It's right down the stairs.
Okay. I'm so slow, I don't want to talk.
Says I'm already awarding the session.
Where's my trash bar at though?
Oh.
This thing may or may not have updated a whole bunch of shit, but the plug spike is on there.
You just gotta refresh and it'll show the fight.
I don't see the RC loop cancel thing, by the way.
Yeah, I did RC open and it opened it, but I think it's still fucking bugged.
Yeah,
Right.
even if I try RC open, it's still not doing anything.
Well,
That's fine. Who needs it? Just type it into chat if you need that trinket.
And put Y, please.
Yes, sorry, yeah. Make sure you put in Y.
sorry about this one.
can't tell if that's you saying that you need it or if you're just posting it to show that you don't.
I could just say it in here. It's first from raids, second from all trinkets. If it's someone's first, consider them first. I also already have a 200 second trinket, so if it's a bigger upgrade for someone, I'm not replacing a 184 file for that in 200. So
okay, well, you are the only one who's posting it. So if nobody else needs it, it's going to Sean. If somebody needs it, post it right now because we're not wasting more time on this.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I gotta. We need to figure this out, so I gotta relog on. I've hit a lag spike now.
Yeah, just give it to Sean, even if it was why not. Oh, it wasn't not an upgrade. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he got that 200 trinket off
Council.
Council, yeah. Spread the wealth, comrades.
Going to Sean, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I have the relog. Playing on handicap tonight, boys.
Are you on your phone internet still?
Yep.
Oh, you're still counting, no worries.
Yeah, but it's really bad right now. I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes.
Time to get a 5G phone.
Okay.
It is 5.
We got 2 hours. We got 2 hours. Let's make sure we clear, and then we can jump into heroics if we have extra time. So, this fight is very straightforward until the last phase, and then the last phase is hectic just because every ability is going off at once, or in the third phase. Third phase is when we're going to lust. There are both bosses up in the third phase, so it is splitting DPS. They don't share health, but they both have to die around the same time. So it's just like the hive mind in Nyalotha. So, first phase, we are going to have bosses tanked roughly around here by Skull. If it's not on Skull, it's fine. You might have to move out depending on certain situations. Everybody, like melee, you'll be right behind the boss. 1 second. Melee will be right behind the boss. Range, we can be about there. You don't have to be right in melee, but there's nothing that would hurt you if you're in melee. What's going to happen is there's going to be a bleed effect that's consistently happening throughout the first phase. If you have the bleed effect, somebody's going to get a crystallized giant circle around them. Their job is to bring it just to the side over here. Anybody with a bleed effect, you're going to get, I'll explain that in a second, you're going to get a bleed effect. You're going to run into the circle, you're going to get stunned, and every single person is going to be running into the second circle. It's going to be a meteor, and it'll spread the damage between everybody. Then once that happens, we just go back to our positions and repeat the fight more or less over and over again. Tanks, you're going to have to also get into the circle every time that you taunt off, so just be mindful of that to get off your bleeds. There is going to be a glaive throw or a throw that's going to happen. We've all versed Cal before in Sanguine Depths. It's just like that, where 2 people will get marked. You don't necessarily have to do what the videos are showing, where we have markers out in the corner and like over here and going to the markers. That's only heroic ability. We can totally do that if you guys want to practice it. Otherwise, it's totally a cheese ability, and you just get hit. Once you get hit, you get the marks. That's what the bleed is. Go into the crystallize, get the marks off, repeat. Phase 2, you're going to get 2 things that you need to be mindful of. One is you're going to get a debuff that you have to run around, and there'll be little rocks that are coming up behind you. Just don't be running into the group at all. Run away from them. Don't stand in them. They pretty much one-shot. And the second ability that comes out is a Reverberating Eruption. One person is going to get that. They're going to bring it more or less over to orange behind us. What's going to happen is it'll leave a giant pool on the ground. Every time that he does this ability, it'll erupt both the pillar that the person had, or the eruption that the person has, and all previous ones that come up. So we have to be in those to soak. What we can do is overlapping them in sort of a Venn diagram, so it'll be like one and then overlapping in a corner and then another corner, so they're all overlapping in the center, and then just have mages and hunters and paladins go in and soak them all at once. Another thing, because there's only ever 3 up at a time, you can just rotate people in, so we can just have people go in and soak one. You can only soak one at a time. You'll get a debuff that will cause you to die if you soak it twice in a row. Yeah, that's basically the fight. There'll be a couple ads. Every time they get to 50%, we have to kill the ads. They drop an anima, and then we have to run over to this guy marked X, drop off the little anima pools that are there. He will knock back, so that's why we're tanking pretty close to him. Make sure that you're close to him once he gets to 100%. And then phase 3 is all of those abilities are happening all at the same time. So, if you watch the videos,
Have
again, pretty
anything
straightforward.
ancient
Phase
to
3 is going to be
trade?
pretty hectic.
Needs to
From
be at
everything
least
that I'm
2
hearing, these guys are
centuries
way
old.
undertuned, and they die pretty quick. So.
Cool. Thought the glaze, it should be pretty easy getting that diagram going, so we don't have to worry about the glaze while doing that.
Yeah, the glaze will still go off. You'll get the arrows over your head, but it doesn't do the stacking thing for anybody who gets hit around you. So if you get it, just to get used to it, if you get the arrows, maybe just run out of the group, but you don't have to run super far or position too bad. Just get out of the group with the arrows, come back in, just to get used to it for heroics. Good to go. Yeah. Check your buffs, in case you died or anything. Okay, everyone's ready. Again, we are going to be stacking up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion
Let's just tell
ends
first.
here!
Traitors must die!
With the blades coming out in 5, that's going to be the arrows over your head.
3, 2, 1.
That's what it looks like. Back in the group. Crystallize, bring it forward, forward a little bit, yeah. Not on the group. So that one you need to bring to the left, basically where the walk portal is. Okay. And then we soak the meteor that comes out after. These debuffs healer, we want to do one at a time. So I'm going to do Pushama, because I'll Pushama with the debuff. We'll get Mustaba, somebody get Mustaba.
No escape!
We'll get Risco.
General Cole,
to
get cover!
speed!
My soldiers will strike from the sky!
Here's the ads. We gotta get the
I
anima
will
over to
clear the skies.
what's his face? Renethil. Kill the ads. Everyone on ads.
Bring me their
These
anima,
guys have so little
heroes!
health. Watch out for the circles. Don't stand for that.
3, 2, 1.
Tear you asunder!
Circles. If there's the anima on the ground, grab it. Bring it to the Renethil.
You guys stacking.
Honorless scum!
That crystallized.
That's when you should have taught her. Sorry.
Gotcha.
That said something.
Okay, just keep it up.
Can we get some people against these balls, please?
Thank you for getting that. Yes, please help out. There's one in the far corner there. Thank you. Bring it in.
Right, I was trying to drop my stacks for Wise, so I got stunned for that. Were you at 3 stacks on that one? Is that where you got?
No, I thought it switched over, so I was trying to clear mine.
What circle did I bring this to?
Beware! Shield yourself!
Okay, come in. He's gonna knock back.
You cannot escape my wrath! 3, 2,
Three, 2, 1.
This is one with the circles. If you get the, I think it's the arrow over your head, that's where you have to like, just keep moving. And then the Reverberating Eruption is the one that you have to bring over to Nimble, which is where it is right now, which is awesome.
Well, I have it, so you can.
Yeah.
Did the
3,
clear
2,
meteor come out already?
1.
A
Beware!
lot of it comes right after crystallized, no? So I should have gotten it off.
Those are the circles, you don't want to be in the melee or in the group.
I
Just keep
will
moving.
break
Keep out
you!
of the group.
We had so
I think my timers are off. Yes, we do. My timers are definitely off, so do your best.
No escape!
Or if somebody's timers are working, please call them. Yes.
Beware. 3,
How many
2,
stacks are you at? 'Cause
1.
Watch out for those, get them out of the group.
I'm at 2.
3,
let me know when they
2,
jump off.
1.
Crystallize, stack. If you have the lead on it, get in. Get in for the meteor, get in for this, everyone.
Your blades will break across my skin.
Okay, this is the ad phase again. Don't do damage to the boss, reduce damage, kill the ads. Get the orbs, everyone should be helping with those.
I need more anima.
Okay, I'm taking general in 2 seconds. Okay.
There's an orb on the edge. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Good soakers.
I will break you.
Grab this one.
3, 2, 1.
Draw back to the group.
Get the orb in, get the orb in. Someone break the orb.
I'm at 1.
Sean
Sean,
with
that's
Orb.
you.
He's
Sean,
gonna
that's
do
you.
the explosion after that. Get closer to him.
I'm at 1.
He's not there.
It's just gonna drop though.
Just one more.
You're gonna drop. It's gonna drop.
Yeah, it's gonna drop. Maybe?
3,
Okay,
2,
yeah.
1.
He's gonna burst out.
There is no
Once he bursts out,
stone I cannot be shattered.
Yeah, I'll take home
I
run.
will drive you into the ground.
Soak.
You still live. Yes, my prince.
Yeah, we have to kill them both at the same time, so watch the health.
But
BTPS
not broken.
evenly.
We know when you're gonna
Beware.
try to see if we can clear it with the
3, 2, 1.
Can you take another stack of...
3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's swap.
Did you try clearing it? With your
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it worked.
It worked.
This is the thing I have to take over.
Yeah. But
No, that's one you need to soak. Sorry, my timers are off, guys. Soak.
I got this one.
Okay. Go, guys.
Tear you asunder! You cannot
Okay,
run!
really does not help that my timers are way off. They're almost dead, just keep it up.
you know one
Beware.
more stack, right?
Yeah.
Watch the
We're gonna
ground.
save buffs just in case for a tanker.
3,
Or a lot of
2,
buffs.
1.
Guys down, soak.
There's 2 right here?
We can't have, there was 2 on top of each other. We couldn't have
3,
that. We have to have
2, 1.
Okay. Taking home girl.
I'll just cleanse my...
Tear you asunder!
This was always this easy.
My blood!
That's absolutely the hardest boss.
2,
So, very bad call outs on me. I'm sorry about that. My timers were not showing up or they were way off. So,
by the one
great job.
Alright, I'll
Stoneborn
Yeah.
were not the only
That's everything I was hearing. This boss just topples over.
I
and
dare say
absolutely
even the Arbiter herself
I'd be surprised
has
if
been
it doesn't.
reborn. The time has come to
How many
dethrone
people are
our
supposed to
former
soak those
master.
One heat.
What we do
And the
next,
big
we
heat
do
is
for the sake of
I
all
want
the
to
Shadowlands.
What happens in the first phase is there is the crystallize. That is the circle that goes around people. What I was trying to do, I'll be stacked right here, and when you get the crystallize, you bring it over to the left. That way it's right in range for anybody who has the bleed. Everybody who has the bleed, we need to know this for heroics especially, because more people get the bleeds. You'll run into the first circle. Once that first circle explodes, a meteor comes out and every single person gets in that meteor because it splits it evenly. The second soak that needs to happen is in the second phase, which was those ground circles. You want to get them out of the raid. I'd be able to call it out better if my timers were off, or weren't off. So that'll be outside of the raid over here. The easiest way to do them is to have them all overlapping and just have as many immunities as possible. So both of our mages, our hunters, our paladins would get in every time it was about to explode and just immunity the 2 that are overlapping and the 3rd will go off. And then both of those are happening in the 3rd phase. So the crystallize. If you get that, you need to make sure that you're getting in the right position. And if the eruption's going out, we have to be soaking those. But yeah, it's just it's a hectic fight, like I said, but it would have been way easier if I was able to actually call out shit. All right, we're gonna take a quick 7 to 8 minute break here. I'm gonna put I'll make an 8-minute timer. If you need to go craft your legendaries, go grab anything, or grab a drink or whatever, do it right now.
Wait, let's raffle off Phil's belt if everyone knows. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How do you cancel the break time?
/TBM cancel.
You do break 0, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, yeah, that way.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll do that quick then.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
better.
Is that better? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. It is.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
So you feel you don't need that?
Fuck it, I'll keep it.
Yeah, I guess so.
If nobody needs it.
Yeah, it's gotta be
I'll
upgrade for
take it
Jordan,
for
right?
the item level upgrade. A 171 belt.
I mean, that would be good because then you get the extra agility.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
It's
for me.
not the best stats, but
Alright, so yeah, if nobody else needs it, then it goes to Jordan.
Oh, I already DC'd it.
Oh, too bad.
rip. Oh well.
Alright, then we'll do the break. Again, we'll do an 8-minute break. Try to be quick. Craft your legendaries. Anything that you need to right now?
How do I make my legendary map, dude?
You have to have the item that you want to craft it on, and the missives, which are the stats that you want. You have to have all 4 of those. Or like the 2 missives, the item, and then the memory.
Yeah, I got that. I have the arm guards, the 2 missives, and my legendary.
Make sure you use the memory too, because I did that, and it wouldn't let me craft it. Like it would show up in the thing, but I hadn't clicked it out of my bag.
I see. Thank you.
Oh yeah, so break 8, right?
Yeah. Oh, I already did it.
Oh.
Extra minute on the break.
We got a 9-minute break now. Hell yeah.
Alright.
Okay, 7.
Aww.
Wait, how does this work?
If you're not doing anything, and you haven't, or if you want to, just look up the last fight, just so that you know what's going on. I'm not going to explain the whole thing because we'd be here for like a half an hour. So we're going to just try to kind of do as we're going. But...
Anybody have a mailbox here so I can auction house shit?
I will drop one once people are back. That way everyone can get a shot at using it. Actually, you know what? I've got 2 mailboxes. I'll drop one of them.
Max
I'll
rank?
look at you.
Max rank's level 3, is that correct?
I think right now...
There's 4 ranks available. Nobody would have the soul ash to.
Yeah.
This is someone.
Do you guys...
Always forget I can check my mail with the Kyrian thing, huh?
Can you? I know you can change your talents and stuff, but I didn't know you can check the mail.
Or maybe there's an upgrade. I think there's an upgrade you can get eventually that'll let you check your mail or something. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know.
those of you who've been doing your Torghast, how much are we supposed to be at this week if we did everything?
740.
No, like in total, like if you didn't craft your legendary yet.
Oh, I gotta do quite a bit of math there. How much was it to craft?
740.
1250.
1250. I already
Yeah,
have
the
40 because I have 1490 and I just used 1250. So you should have
it's
like
like
740.
740. So is it just better to wait for tomorrow and then just craft a rank 3?
If you're not
Depends on your
crafting 2,
class.
yeah. If you're just crafting 1 and you're sticking with it, then yes.
the only thing that matters is the cost of the little piece that you need.
Yeah, if the rank 2 is pretty cheap, then I would just craft the rank 2 and then upgrade it tomorrow. But if it's excessively expensive, then I'd wait.
I see.
I sent you a rank 2 one though.
It's a helmet. I need a chest piece. I put the. If anyone needs a helmet for plate, there's one in Guildbig.
Oh.
Well, check the auction house where it's all Longboy.
No, I'm at the auction house.
They go into the mod
I
make.
thought you were here.
Oh sweet, we have a long boy.
The longest.
Do you need 3 kills for the second vault piece item thing?
Yeah.
3, 7, and 10.
Yep.
Logging and simming.
Logging.
I mean simming and simming? Like logging is logging up.
Oh. You have the simcraft on?
No sir.
I should do rank 1 and then do rank 3 or 4 or whatever next.
You know, disenchanting is so stressful.
I agree. It's like, am I sure?
I already flubbed once, so like I couldn't play Frost for a little while because I didn't have I was used to like my legendary, my fire legendary filling my shoulders, so I went to Frost and it's like, oh, I just don't have a shoulder piece because I disenchanted it. Oops.
You could have item restored it. It goes back pretty far.
What about item restore? I'm still fairly new to the game.
Oh, so if you accidentally like sold something,
Got the best
deleted
deals
it, or
anywheres.
disenchanted it, you can go to item restore, and it will restore it, and then obviously you would lose what you got for it for the disenchant. I'm pretty sure it still works for disenchant. But, yeah, so then you can just get the item back that you had before.
Yep.
But I don't know what the timeline is on it. If it's like a day or multiple, but I remember it was a little bit of time.
In days between item restores.
But you get it pretty instantaneously. They just COD it in mail after you request it.
Oh yeah, well this one says that GM says 90 days after, but that was 5 years ago, so.
Can I get a summon back?
I think it's down to a week now.
Oh really?
You can do it once a week.
That's still not bad though.
No.
Imagine having to wait 90 days. The patch would be over.
Okay.
That used to be per character too. Like there was a lockout per character. Now it's just per account.
Could we get summons back for those who left?
Yeah, I'm done summoning.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Huh, you can't mog these?
Last one, thank you.
There's no better missives, right?
No.
I did one set of missives.
They might make some more later, but yeah, it's just whatever they have on the market.
More loyalists. We must drive them back, my prince.
Wait, this is him. Everything looks so much smaller than the videos.
You are the key to victory.
Agreed.
Look, Remonia. These daring mortals have persevered through every obstacle.
I have a better idea, Master. Let me carve
Now there's a thought. We could flay these petulant, small-minded creatures and use their bones to pave the path for our ascension.
I'll at least do a quick
What to do?
explanation.
What to do?
Please, Master! It's been so long since I cut into living flesh!
You have to offset.
Let me skewer them, slice them, slash them, vivisect them!
Yeah, well, normals is only
Pace
4.
yourself, Remonia. Rushing one's
So
work
you
is so
could do it where you just have like first,
I
second, first,
shall
second,
assist
and
our
push
guests
him.
with their
They were saying on
Once they have repented, I will permit you to rend their bodies and send their souls screaming into the maw.
There were 6 of the swaps. But with the 4, we could just do 2, which would be 4 rotations of it, and then push him to 70%, which we, to be completely honest, probably will. But we'll call it out if we still need to hold off on DPS, because you need to make sure that you're offset into the final phase, or into the next rotation of it. Not, it doesn't matter if you're all 2 and 2 going into the final phase. Okay, so quick rundown. I'm basically going to do a more deep dive into the first phase and a quicker deep dive into the second and third, just because we can't do anything. You can't see the room of the second and third room. Again, if you watch the videos, it'll make more sense. First phase, everybody's going to get a stack of 4 as a debuff. While you have that debuff, nothing happens to you right now. But once he does a frontal cone of cleansing pain, we're going to stack into 2 groups. I'll call it out in just a second here. The first group is going to go into cleansing pain. You'll get 1 of your stacks reduced. There'll be adds that come out. Everyone will have to swap to the adds because they do constant AoE damage. And then the next time he does cleansing pain, group 1 will be out of it, group 2 will be in, and then you'll just repeat that. There'll be adds every single time that he does the cleansing pain, and it will constantly reduce our stacks as we go down. What happens on the first rotation of the cleansing pain, that's group 1, there will also be another ability right after that. He grabs every single person and he does damage based off of how many people have equal stacks. So group 1 will get cleansing pain on them, he'll do his grab. Group 1 will have 3 stacks, group 2 will have 4 stacks, or I should say group A will have 3 stacks, group 2 will have 4 stacks. So the damage will be split evenly between the 2 groups. We'll come back down, he'll do cleansing pain again, group 2 will go in. There will be no grab this time. Then once he does cleansing pain on group 1 again, that's when he'll do the grab again. So it's just a constant swap like that we have to get lower and lower. And then I think it's 2 people get a AoE circle on you. Just get it out of the group. There are no lines and charging adds. That all happens on heroic, so don't worry about that mechanic if you were watching it in the video. And eventually the sword in the middle will do ravage, which will just fill up the room in 1/3 of the room with a bunch of goo on the ground. We just have to rotate around the room. That is the enrage. We have to get him to 70% for him to transition to the second phase. Right before he transitions, if you have Night Fae or any abilities that can, that can do movement speed increases, use it before he transitions, because once he transitions, you can't use any abilities, and you have to run to the circle where the sword is right now. If you do not get there, you instantly die, and if we have more than a couple people die, it's a wipe because we can't res you all. We'll go down to the second room. It's right below us. Basically, again, a very quick rundown of that room. Run to the north side of it on your map. That'll be up here where I'm pointing on the map right now. You'll see it when the room transitions. There'll be ads. Range, there's going to be 2 ads on either side that is going to spawn. Obviously, melee can't get to them. We'll kill the right ad first, then kill the left ad. Don't stand in any bad. Anytime you see anything bad, just make sure that you're not standing in it. 3 people will get marked with an arrow on your head. Stand on either side of the platform. There's going to be spaces, so if you fall, like if you go too far, you're going to fall off. So if you get the arrows, just run to the side of the room. Don't be, put it in the group. There's going to be a section where an ad comes out. Run through the mirror. I'll call it out. It'll teleport you to the other side, just like what happens on Artificer. The farther away that we are from that giant ad, the less damage it does. Third phase, it'll just be him. There'll be no sword. Second phase will be him and the sword. The sword will be, he'll be using the sword. The ad that does the AoE damage the farther away we are still comes out, but we don't have the mirror to go through. Do not stand in any bad on the ground. If you get the circles on you, bring them out of the group. The soak mechanic is only on heroic from what I was reading, so we don't have to worry about the soak mechanic. Nice. And there will still be the 1/3 of the room getting filled up with the goo from the sword, so just be mindful of when that's coming out and run out of it. I'm gonna reload my UI just to make sure that my timers are on. If they are off for whatever reason this fight, we'll just have to deal. But does anybody have any questions on this fight?
I think I just need to see it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a long fight, lots of going on, especially in the third phase. Just be mindful of what's going on. Don't stand in bad. Kill boss. Again, everything I'm hearing, he dies fairly quickly compared to like Sludgefest and the earlier bosses. Obviously, they nerfed Sludgefest, so that was easier. We'll start by tanking him. Get a marker down here. We'll start by tanking him just by skull here. And then it'll just be a rotation around the room. So group 1, we're going to have, or group A I should say, is going to be group 3, group 2 and group 3. Group B is going to be group 4 and group 5. And Phil and Thoughtica with Rye, you'll be in group A, so that's group 2 and 3. And Chris and Julie, you're going to be in group B, so that's 4 and 5. Make sure you know what group you're in. We'll be calling it out for who's going in and when. That is, you just stand in front of the boss when he's casting Cleansing Pain. Your stack will get reduced, and then DPS the ads and come back out, and we'll just be rotating that. Or no, it should work that way with the tanks, I believe, because you would still be able to go in. So again, group A is group 2 and 3, group B is 4 and 5. Phil, Thoughtica, and Rye is in group A. Chris and Julie is in group 4 and 5. And we can all pretty much stack right on his ass because there's nothing that really has to worry about it for the first part, except for when you get the circle out, you just get out of the group.
So as we run in, Group A will all be in front of them, taking the first soak, and then Group B will be behind them?
Yes, correct. And then vice versa when it's Group B's turn. We are listing in the third phase.
Alright.
Sorry, Kevin, did you say who's Group A and who's Group B?
Yes, Group 2 and 3 is Group A, along with Thotica, Phil, and Rye. Group 4 and 5, along with Chris and Julie, is Group B.
Okay, copy that.
Yep.
Alright. Into this corner, right?
Yeah, we'll start with that corner, and then we'll have to transition around as he does the poo-poo. Yep.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
He does do the loop at sleeves, but I'll be facing the wall, so you should...
5, 4.
Yeah, there'll just be
3,
right in front of him when
2.
he does his.
Your pride will be your downfall.
So, Group A in front of us.
2, 1. Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Yeah, he might be a little close, but as long as he's standing with you guys, can't kill the ads. Get some of the ads.
Okay,
Get up for these circles. Get up for these circles. Don't be in them.
I need to readjust my
Back in.
Your hubris amassed a
This
debt
is the one that
you
we
cannot
have to be
pay.
off stacks
2,
there.
1.
It's very important for heroic. Stack up again.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
That's okay. We should be okay. Most of us are kind of offset here anyways. So, this is the Ravage. We're gonna have to move out of the goo on the ground.
2,
It's gonna come right on
1.
me. I'll roar.
Beware. Demonia, exterminate this vermin.
Come to the right.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your
Kill those ads.
walls.
Range, kill those ads.
3, 2, 1. Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
Get up for the circles.
Your vanity will cost you everything. 3, 2,
Alright, cleansing to cleansing pain is going to be.
Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
Good job. Yes. This is gonna get up.
4,
Cannot
3,
be challenged.
2, 1.
Another Ravage is coming out. That's the go on the ground. Can we get a speed token?
Beware. Demonia, rid my castle of these pests.
Speed if you have it. Yeah,
I'll
we'll
carve
have to
them
adjust
into itty pieces.
2, 1.
Cleansing pain.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Get some blockades going through the vault to the center. Is that where? Let us bring
Your
it up, yeah.
vanity will cost you everything. 3,
Run to the center of the room.
1.
Oh wait, that.
Beware.
That was my bad.
The soul.
Back all out. I thought
Beware.
It is time to the center of the room and then
remember
everyone's
your
notes.
place,
This is where you have to run to the center of the room.
Crawl to me on your
Any
knees.
abilities?
Oh, I'm soaking it back.
And I will grant you a
Priest, if we can get some
merciful
people that are far
end.
out.
3, 2,
I'm dead.
1.
You auto die when you don't get. Yeah. Alright, that's totally fine. We have a few things that we can clean up. Just run off the.
Continue
run the
this
edge. Actually, hold
defiance,
up.
and your
So
suffering
then,
shall be
ads
eternal.
right here. Range, you're going to be killing those. Melee, you're going to kill these ones at the door here. We're going to be bringing the boss right to these ads over here. This is where the boss
Scream
is
for
gonna be
me!
positioned. I'll put a marker down so that we know next time. Right there. Range, yep. We're killing the right ad first, then we're going to go to the left ad, kill the ads. Ads are already in this phase right now. There's going to be these lines. You saw those lines in the sword dashing right now. That's the one that I'm saying get to the edge. So you want to, if you have those lines, get to the edge of the room. That way you're not hitting other
Scream
people.
for me!
Let's see, that ability that he just used on the tank.
Consume
This is
you!
the room that you want to run through the air, right here. You'll teleport to the other side. We're going to be on the other side of the boss here. He automatically teleports. If you see the line on me, you can see the line on the ground. That's where the sword's going to go. As you saw, the sword run away.
Scream for me!
And then he just, this is pretty much phase 2.
Beware.
So
Demonia,
that come out
carve
on the south side after
streams
he
from
does
their
his
flesh.
dodge these lines to the ground. there's going to be ads that come out on the south side as well. So you have to kill the ads on the north side, then go to the south side, and then back to the north side.
I will cut you down.
We'll have to go back, or sorry, it'll be the east side and west side.
will
We
never
should kill him
mind. Your
before we get to that
rebellion
east and west side thing.
is at an end.
Well, if you're down here, die. Oh, there we go. Okay, good job. Alright, I'll rest. So I kind of explained things really quickly there. It was as it was happening. If you have any questions, please let me know. Right when we go down, tanks are going to pick up the boss, bring him to blue. It should still be on the ground there. That'll be the north side. Range, you're going to be killing that ad on the right. Melee, you're going to be killing both the ads right on the boss. When he does his frontal AoE ability,
You will answer for your arrogance.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Surely they despawn.
Yeah, they debuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so tanks, when he's doing racking pain, it's going to increase all damage taken by everything it hits by 30%. If there are ads up, you can bring him to the side of the room, and it's a pretty wide cone, so it should hit the ads even if they're off the edges of the side as well, and it'll increase their damage taken by 30% as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, just try to position that. Go ahead.
Simp in the sand chat. Up in the corner, I wasn't able to get my debuff off. I was kissing the wall, but I guess I still missed it somehow. So yeah, can we pull him off the wall just a little bit?
Yeah,
Cool.
that was what Julie was mentioning. She'll probably have him tanked a little bit farther out right there.
Perfect.
Yep, that's a good idea. And then when the goop on the ground comes out, so we'll be tanking here, and the goop will come out and it'll go pretty far. Like we're gonna have to run all the way over here. Wherever the goop is on the ground, we're gonna run to the far side. So we're gonna run to like all the way over here, and we'll be tanking him in this side. That way, when the second goop comes out, we're not having to run as far as we did on the first time.
So the knockback happens from his location, right? When he like brings us all up into the air. Not the transition phase, but cleansing pain. Or no, that's the cone. I forget the name of the ability, but like when we get knocked back and have to like reposition during the first phase, is that based on his position? So like if we're to the center of the room, then we're gonna get knocked back that way, but if we're like to his flank, we get knocked into the wall kind of thing?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
We can test that. I was not aware of it. Or I don't know how that would work, but I would think so.
Hey, for the 3 stacks, like if we have 3 stacks going into the bottom, we're dead, right? That's what the video said, I think.
Unless if you're like a Night Fae or Shaman can go into Ghost Wolf form, you can do that right before he transitions, and you should be okay.
So what happens if it may have been one of the times I wasn't able to clear stacks. I went down with 2, which is fine. That was okay, but I think I was supposed to be in the group that gets 1, aren't I?
No. Well, so we would be able to, we should be able to transition him when we're about 4. If one does go down to 1, it's not the end of the world. But you would be able to just even run from the end to the center if you have 2. But yes, if it was that case, we probably missed one of them, and that is just because probably a little bit from where he was being tanked, but also, well, we kind of got a little sloppy on it, so.
Yeah, first pull kind of deal.
Yeah, but that's normal.
Right. I think I'll just like you pull first since you're first tank, and then when it's my turn, my group to go in, I'll just taunt off you that way, and then you just move out. That way there's no turning and fucking up the cleave.
Well, I think that's what he's saying. So like our groups will be stacked. So if you taunt it, then it'll be aiming you and your group if they're all stacked on you. So then we don't have to like shuffle the groups and do a 180 every time we switch. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can definitely try that. So then we'll have group 1, if Rice tanking first, group 1 will be on red side, stack up on there, and the group, I say group 1, group A will be on red side, group B will be on green side.
I say, what are the groups again?
Group 2 and 3 are group A, Group 4 and 5 are B, and Thodica, Phil, and Rye, you're also in Group A.
You can write that down on the ERT. I didn't want to add it to ERT since it's so fucking long already, but
yeah.
Just to clear it up, feeding time that's just to soak the damage and get healed back up, right?
Marks targets. Yes.
Okay.
So feeding
That's
time would
what killed
normally
me.
be the one that would have on heroic where there's lines that we have to soak. In this case, it is just if you have that, get out.
Okay.
And if you're in, so if it goes on you and another person's in your circle, he gets healed for that other person being in the circle.
Okay, because that's what killed me was
Right.
the extra damage, and I was hitting my potion when I did it, but it was.
Yeah, it's a heavy hitting job. There was just a lot going on in the first phase. We didn't really do it well.
Can I just make one little adjustment to positioning? So say we're tanking him on Skull. If one group is kind of like stacked up towards the wall this way, so we get knocked back into the wall when he sucks us in. And then the other group is kind of just standing over this way, so they get knocked like into this wall or whatever. Because if we're right behind him, we'll go all the way to the center of the room. And then we'll have to like run back, and it's just unnecessary downtime, I think, if we just go into the wall.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. What I would probably do then is have Group A stack up on red there, and then we can have Group B stack up on that side. And then that way, like you said, you get knocked back into the wall for the transition, but there's no way that we would get double hit on the stacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so also, when now with this setup, we are not running anywhere, right? When we have to stoke it, we're just letting the tank swap and turn him towards the group.
Exactly. Yes. The only time you will run is if you get the circles on you. You have to get out of the group.
Okay.
And there was a couple times where it was pretty close to overlapping, so you might have to get back quick. So just be mindful of that.
And when we transition the boss, when the goo goes on the ground, when we reposition over there, just assume like the same orientation to the boss. So like whenever we land on the boss, if you're in Group B, just make sure you're like to the left if you're oriented this way. And
I'll do the markers here. Yeah.
Yeah, it was helpful. Like I was thinking, like we could just think about it like Sludge Fist, where we're just like following the nipple or whatever.
Yeah. So if you're on Group B, you're going to be stacking up on nipple, and if you're on Group A, you're going to be stacking up on dive. That'll be once we're transitioning, once the goo goes on the ground, and then of course again get out when you have the circles. Yeah.
And one final thought, sorry to add on even more, but if you look at your debuffs and you see that the boss is close to 70% and you are at 3 or above, just go in the next cone, because you need to get those down to 2. You're not going to make it unless you have movement abilities. But doing our strat like this, we should be fine, so...
Okay, I'm doing a ready check. We got to second phase on our first try, so this will be super clean, I think. And then second phase, we just have to get that going. We'll get to third phase, and it'll be a kill. Alright, on the tanks.
okay. Right, you go first.
5, 4, 3,
Give me
2,
a second to position.
1.
You will answer for your arrogance.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Group B, get the ads. Get up for the circles.
Really timed.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Plastic B is coming from Group B. Stack up Group B. They'll be right on. Come on, nipple.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Alright, for the ads. Group A is next. Ravage is coming actually next. We're gonna get up for that. Watch out for the circles.
4, 3, 2,
We're gonna be
1.
running for Ravage. Don't worry about the groups.
Memoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Here. We're going to the far side.
I'll carve them into
Running.
pretty pieces.
All the way over here.
2,
Same layout, all the way over here.
Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
Cleansing that.
Damn, these are all over the place.
I feel like that one cleaved the whole group.
My view cannot be challenged.
So we'll have to stack up first and bring them over.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Pain cleanses the soul.
Yeah, close pillar, same positioning. Group A gets there. Kill the ads.
Your
move over for the second one.
is
Or
at
we
an
can
end.
we can actually even get the second one going and then move over before he does Ravage. But we just have to make sure that we're moved over before the next Ravage.
One thing I'm sure the tanks are already aware, but this guy just snaps to you wherever you are.
Yeah.
But his like spell queue, if he's like intending on casting a cleansing pain right then, as soon as we move, it might not be able to get him all the way to like the position that we want. So we would have to like take the cleansing pain first, then move him. Is that what you're saying, Kev?
Yeah, we'll definitely have to take the first cleansing. It seemed like the second was pretty much right after, so we'll do the first cleansing, kill the ad, get the second cleansing, and then we're gonna have to reposition before he does his Ravage. But what I'll be calling out is once I see Ravage almost coming out on the timer, I'll start to say we're gonna be moving because nothing's gonna be happening in that time frame, and then we'll start moving over.
Yeah, he was doing his cleanse shit, so he wouldn't snap.
Yeah, we have portals here too, so when Ravage is coming, you can also click on the portal, get over there quick. Alright, check your buffs. It will be, once we're done with that Ravage, it will be Group A again, just remember that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your pride will be your downfall.
3, 2, 1.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Get open the circles. Circles, get out.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
3, 2, 1.
Stack up, stack up.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Yes. Get open the circles.
4, 3,
Ravage is coming. Get ready
2,
to click on the portal.
1.
Kill these ads. Kill the ads.
Memoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Stack up again, Group A, Group A.
I'll carve them into
Right on boss, Group A. He'll be on front,
3, 2, 1.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Stay here for now. Yes. Kill the ads, kill the ads. Knockback is coming and then cleansing on Group B. Then we're gonna move.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
3, 2, 1.
Stack up. Just keep here.
Confess your sins, lest they consume
You move on to that after.
The ads quick, clear the ads quick.
Did you
4,
think you could
3,
win?
2, 1.
That's should be pretty close to it, yeah.
Memoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Okay, back over.
Back to where we were.
3, 2,
It makes sense that he would do it where we're standing.
Confess your sins, lest they
We're gonna
consume.
go as far as we can to try to see phase 2, but we do have a lot dead that's probably gonna be away. But I want to see phase 2 progression.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
3, 2, 1.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Yeah, kill the ads.
It is time you remembered your place,
It looks like they disappeared, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Crawl to me on your knees.
Right to the center. If you need a
Surrender,
grip, call it
and
out. Say
I
your
will
name.
grant you a merciful end.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So we're just gonna try to get what we can. We're gonna go up to blue right away. I think it's still there. Yep. Get to blue right away. Range on the right hand.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight.
Melee on those ads. Kill the fucker.
Scream for me!
If you get an arrow on your head, get to the side of the room. If you don't have an arrow, get out of the side of the room. Arrows to the side of the room. We should probably, yeah, that's good. We'll say left side of the room, just to be clear.
Scream for me! Consume you!
Stay here, stay here. It's fine with the ad, don't worry about the ad. Kill on the way back. Once the arrow goes through, back through the portal, back to the
I will cut you down!
Gotta kill the ad.
Beware! Carve screams from their flesh!
Watch the lines, watch the lines.
Jump for the queen.
I will cut you down! Shadows consume you!
Speed pods, or speed Indiana.
Devoted apostles, handle this filth!
Kill the ads on this side now. That's exactly
Scream
how we're
for
gonna
me!
do it. Range on the right ad.
When do we swap?
I'll tell you, I think it's...
I'm at 3 stacks.
Beware! Carve screams from their flesh!
Watch the lines.
You're not taking a lot of damage.
Scream for me!
Yeah, it's like 5 steps in the target.
Perish together!
It's like when he does that clean fire, that's
Back through the portal, back through the portal.
Scream for me! Your defiance is ended.
That's okay. We're gonna be wiping up as soon anyways, because I want everyone up so that we can push third phase. So that's second phase. This is pretty much it, over and over and over again until we go into third phase. Third phase, this section of the room and all the mirrors will not be available.
Beware!
Basically,
Carve
everything that's happening
screams
right
from
now
their
is still
flesh!
going on. The sword does not do this. This doesn't happen, and he doesn't do that. The lines anymore. We can wipe it up at this point.
Cabal! Feast upon
So, see the
these
center of the
meddlers!
The ad that gets summoned that we were going through the portal,
Scream for me!
circle, that still happens. And
Shadows consume you!
The first phase that the boss does, they can overlap or be pretty close to each other, so just be mindful of that. You can get knocked off, so make sure that when he's doing his knockback, that you're facing a part of the room that would either be where you're not going to get knocked off, or like a long part of the room that's going to be going into where the mirrors are. And there will also be, again, that 1/3 of the room puddle on the ground that the sword does. So the room will get smaller and smaller. That's the end rage. We just have to push it. Again, once we get to third phase, that's when we're going to be lusting. So it should be pretty good. The one thing, again, to remember in that phase as well is there will be circles that people have to run out of the group. So if you get that, bring it out of the group. But we did a lot better there. What we're going to be doing for the first phase here is we did really great on that reposition in the second goo. We won't run as far going into the third. We'll run from where the teleport where the lock portal is. We'll run to that corner, and then we'll run to the warlock portal that's on the far side that Cat is at right now. That Chrissy's at. We'll stack up there, we'll wait for him to do his goo again, then we'll go to the other side, just so we don't have to run back again.
Sorry, what? Repeat that, or are we baiting it again, or not baiting it again?
We're not going to bait it on the far side, so we'll take the lock portal right now. Everyone can take the portal right here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll stack up like we did, we'll get the cleansing like we did, and then where the 2 lock teleport portals are on the far side, we'll go there, and then when the sword does its AoE, we'll go even more to the right. Because we wasted a lot of time running to the right and then running back to reposition. So, let me get. Oh, and
So we're sticking for the 2 pain thingies, right? For group 1 and 2, and then slightly moving over, and then.
Yeah. So phase 1, the first section will be exactly how we did it. Everyone will take the lock portal, and we'll stack up around the exact same way that we're doing it right now. We're going to stack up near Diamond. We'll do the first and second cleansing like we did until they're doing another knockback into the Ravage. When he's casting the Ravage, we're going to move over to Diamond where the portals are there for the locks. And then he'll cast Ravage out on the ground. We'll run all Stampeding Roar this one over to Diamond on that side. And then it'll just be getting to 70%.
Oh, the first diamond first star you put down is where we're baiting the cleansing pain before moving to the second star.
Yeah, we'll bait it there.
Okay.
Yeah, that way it's filling the same side that we're on as opposed to running and then having to run back. Yeah. Check your buffs.
Doesn't seem too bad for normals though. Seems pretty chill.
Yeah, it's definitely not a super difficult fight. It's just getting those little mechanics down. But like we got it down to 50% with like 5 people dead. So it'll be really good once we get this transition good. All right, on the tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance.
3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Get the ads. Open circles.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
2, 1.
Stack up.
Beware. Cleanses the soul.
Get the ads. Rapage is coming. We're gonna click on the portal.
Did you think you could win?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, kill the ads.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Click a portal. Stack up around
I'll
the pillar
carve
like we just
them
were.
into
3,
pieces.
2, 1.
This is good.
Confess your sins, lest they
They get it.
consume.
Good job. Kill the ads. Receive anybody.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
This knockback.
3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume. Did you think you
To
could
the
win?
next pillar in a little bit. Kill the ads. Kill the ads.
My
4,
cannot
3,
be challenged.
2, 1.
Standing the go on the far side over here.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these
More
pests.
damage that time.
I'll
Yeah,
carve
wait,
them into
there's
pieces.
Cannot be challenged.
Beware.
Cleanses
No, none
the
of the
soul.
circles went out, so they just all went down on top of it.
Your rebellion
No, that'll definitely do
is at an end.
Your screen will change when you have the circle on you if somebody is in the circle with you. So you know that if your screen looks kind of washy and weird, get it out. As well, once you get out and nobody is in your circle, your screen goes back to normal. So that's a good indication to say, okay, I need to move out. Oh, okay, I'm good now. So if you notice either the arrow over your head, circle around you, or your screen changing, get out. Group B2, we can loosely spread out at the beginning before cleansing comes out. That way we're already spread for the circles. Group A gets it, then we can stack up, and Group A can spread out, and then we can repeat that a little bit, just so that circles are a little bit easier.
It's too much.
So I don't.
Do that.
Looking at my logs, I'm not sure that was the circles. I think that was where he does a certain number of damage for each person that has the same number.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I got hit by like 20 places.
Yeah.
I didn't see the stacks. If that is the case, then one of the groups had more people missing.
Yeah, mine was missing. I was stacked right on top of Rye. Top down. Not sure what happened there.
Okay.
Yeah, the first pull, I noticed I was like high stack, so I kept going in, like right in front of them, and I couldn't get them to drop past 4. So I don't know what's up with that, but it seems kind of buggy.
Maybe if we stack a little bit farther back, so like if Julie's standing here, then range, make sure you're behind Julie, or like everybody, make sure you're behind Julie.
Yeah,
and then
usually go up here, so it should be good, but I think that was because sloppy transition, because a lot of us got knocked back further away, and it's harder to like rejoin.
Could be, yeah. If you want, we can kind of stack up a little bit more facing the wall this way.
Yeah, that way we just get knocked back into the wall.
Yeah. Check your buffs. Let me know if you're good, Jordan.
Is anybody else getting world lag? Because I'm just getting world, not home. Like my Discord's fine and everything.
No, my world is pretty low. Yeah.
Weird. Normally when I'm actually lagging, like everything's lagging. But this time it's, I don't know. Should be okay though.
Alright.
Alright, pulling.
Let's give it another try.
Tight stack.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your pride will be your downfall.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Confess your sins,
Circles
lest
get out.
they consume
For the ads. Circles out, circles out. Knockback's coming.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
3, 2, 1.
Chris. Stack up Group B.
Pain cleanses the
Sure, in front
soul.
of the boss. To the ads. Groups out, circles out, circles out, circles out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ravage is coming. Click on the portal.
Beware.
Once you go to the ads, make sure you kill all the
Exterminate
ads.
this vermin.
Click on portal. Stack up again, Group A.
Oh, I'll splatter them across your walls!
3,
Heal up
2, 1.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Kill the ads. We're gonna get the knockback shortly. And then Group B is gonna get it. Circles out, circles out.
Circles? Remember, you're back.
Group B.
Your vanity
After
will
this knockback,
cost
we're
you
gonna get back together.
everything.
3,
First one cooldown.
2, 1.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they did you think you could win?
Kill the ads, kill the ads. Ready for the next ravage. Start moving. Circles out.
4, 3, 2,
Start moving, start
1.
moving. Kill the ads.
Beware. Rid my castle of these
Move, move,
pests.
Stack up. Just set this pillar. This is the last one. We don't
I'll
know where we're
carve
moving
them
anymore.
into
Same staff.
pieces!
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Was that Phil? Or is that Chris?
That was Chris. Simmons got it now.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the knockback. Personal cooldowns if you have it up.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
DB, get together, get
2,
together.
1.
It is
Beware.
time
Right in
you
front of us.
remembered
Okay.
your place, mortals.
We might need to grab
Crawl
up
to
him.
me on your knees.
I can get him.
Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful
4,
end.
3, 2,
Just barely
1.
with 2.
You might have done it right before you got knocked back. Yeah.
I'll grab sword.
Alright, go to blue, everyone to blue. Hurry
Remove
up.
this refuse from
The
my
ads.
sight.
Right adverse range. Get those on the tanks.
I will cut you down.
You get the arrows are going to the left. Watch out for those arrows. Watch out for the lines. Just don't be in the lines. Get closer to the mirror. Closer to the mirror.
I will cut you down. We perish together.
The mirror. Stay here. Back to the mirror. Kill the ads.
I will cut you down.
Oh, ads are dead. We're good. Okay.
Beware.
Primordium, massacre these
Yeah, gotta go
whelps.
to the We have more DPS up, so ads are dead, which is good. Watch out for lines. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna be getting closer to the mirror right now. Closer.
I will cut you down. We perish together.
We're gonna stay on this side this time.
Devoted apostles,
ads, right adverse
handle
range.
this filth. Scream for me.
Lepers, innervate Chris and her.
Oh, we need a swap.
Beware.
Primordium, carve screams from their
Lines.
flesh.
We're gonna
I
go here shortly,
cut
so
you
we can get
down.
closer to the mirror.
Leaving ad.
We perish together.
Are there any ads up on that side?
We got.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I counted the wrong thing.
We're staying here, we're staying here. Take DPS on the boss.
I will cut you down.
Jump and cleave.
He's got 7%, any questions? We're gonna get close to the mirror.
I will cut you down.
I'm taunting off.
Yeah, swap.
Beware.
Primordium, carve screams from their flesh.
Watch out for lines. Continue to do his...
Cabal, feast upon these meddlers.
We gotta get the
I
ads.
will cut you down. Shadows consume you.
Get the mirror, get the mirror.
I have
That was very
been
close.
a patient
Yeah.
host.
Okay, we're
I
gonna go
show
to the left ads,
restraint,
skull. Left.
even courtesy.
We have to kill the ads.
Continue to provoke my
Reduces,
wrath.
damage taken.
Very well.
Beware.
You shall have it.
Ow. Right?
Get those circles out. Circles out. Help potions if you're low. Help your healers. Lock candies, whatever. Okay, other side.
Is the sword not me?
Nope, he's holding the sword. Get those ads.
Keep
Stay
him.
close to the boss.
Beware.
Stay close to the boss, and make sure that you're facing the center of the room. It does knock back. There it
Oh.
is.
4,
As you said it. Sorry.
2,
That's okay.
One.
You gotta face that.
Beware.
I am Reverberating.
See this? So that was good. Watch the lines. I didn't know that you did this still.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Beware.
Sweet. Good recovery.
Okay, taunting.
Okay, get these out.
Where do I put him?
I have
In the
Warren
middle of the
after you.
room?
Go in the corner. Go in the corner. One of the corners. Far side. Far side. Get away from this. Over here where I am. Everyone over here.
Brought to heel.
Yes, please. Sorry, I forgot to call it. Thank you. Fucking
Beware.
cooldowns, potions,
4,
whatever. You gotta push
3,
this as quick as possible.
2, 1.
Beware.
I am Reverberating.
Watch out for the circle. Get out of this. We're gonna restack up. Watch the knockback. Bring him a little bit closer to the edge over here, and then turn him around.
Beware.
That's good. Yeah, we just had the knockback and we have the ad, so we have to be careful with that. Knockback. Receive renovate. Get the circles out.
Still, you get a great also.
Beware.
My reign is everlasting!
Beware.
It's gonna be
Die at my feet!
far side. Watch the circles. Watch the circles.
Beware.
Watch the knockback. Getting close. Army. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys.
4, 3,
Another circle or another ghoul on the ground. We're gonna move back to the left.
My reign is everlasting!
Move to the left. Move to the left. Watch the circles.
Beware.
It's gonna be a knockback soon. It is.
Fine.
Keep it up. Keep it up. 1%. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I got hit off the edge at the very fucking end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
I'm glad it brings you back up though.
Yo, if you guys get knocked off, if you just say grip me, I know most of your voices, but if I don't, just say your name. I can move back pretty quickly. Grab killed it.
That's awesome, guys. 10 out of 10.
Someone
That's,
wanna-
that
It won't let me release. Someone want to raise.
We're still in combat for an RP event, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
4 or
this
5
RP is cool.
Jordan,
There it is.
Fucking leave. I got
Oh, I
like
got
no,
the weapon.
no. I got the ring. I got the haste ring.
Let's go.
It's a lot of fucking anima. 1250?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. Oh, now RC works. What the fuck?
I don't think you can trade that.
It's fine.
It's
Nice, I get to turn into a little dragon.
Okay, before we take our break for the night, I know we took one earlier, but it is kind of halfway through, so I'd like to make sure that everyone gets their, a quick break. There was a quick little discussion, because gear that you get from a 10 key, even if you don't complete it for the week, is higher than Heroic 3 tier. So we have a couple options. We can try to split and get as many tanks together from people that haven't got their 10s for the week. You know, just push as best you can, try to get to the end. Again, even if you don't complete it, you'll still get a 10 for the week. If you guys would like to do that, we can call it for the night early and just run keys for the rest of the night. If you don't want to, or if you still want to do that maybe after, but still want to push raids, we can go into Heroic and try to get a couple bosses down. We've already got Huntsman for a lot of the raid, but we can go back and do it. Because I think we have majority of the fight down. It's pretty simple. So we would also be able to get people their 3 out of 10 for Heroic. So I am going to do a ready check. We will take more or less the majority vote, but if it does kind of look like half the raid would rather do keys, or more than that, or close to half the raid wants to do keys, we'll just do keys. So yes for keys and no for raiding.
And greatly if you get a 10 done this week, and you're only going to get a 213 if we kill 3 heroic bosses.
Correct.
So most of the time that 220 is going to be better.
Yeah, and it's that right there is looking like keys to me. So we'll call it for early tonight. Tonight was kind of an extra raid day anyways, so that's totally fine. Great job on the normal progression. It's awesome work. And raid on Wednesday, which will be we're gonna do Shriek Ring on Heroic again first, just to get some extra loot, and then we'll come right back into normals and re-clear it, and then pushing for Heroics after that. All right. If you have if you already got your 10 and you have a tanking class, on as an alt, please get on a tank to help out as many people as we can.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, I don't know if his internet is gonna do it. Please post in guild if you haven't had a 10 so we can get people together for a group, please. And again, yeah, great job everyone. That was awesome.
Yeah, good job.
How many 10 keys do we have in the guild right now?
I have a 10 spires. I've done a 10 already, but I'm down to do a 10 with people who haven't done a 10.
Okay.
I also need a 10.
No, you done with us.
Did we? Oh, I guess it didn't.
Let's make
pop
sure the
up.
people who have 10 keys don't end up in the same group with each other.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm
well,
a healer.
I guess
Tell me where I'm going.
post whoever has a 10 key, post your 10 key, and then we can see how many we have.
I got the worst one.
I got a bad one too, man, but
got
it's completable. It's just... Oh, I like yours.
Wait, but
trade.
Penguin isn't bad.
Yeah, I want to
Penguin's
trade
not bad.
that, bro.
You do me, I'll do you. How about that?
Yeah, so it looks like we have a few 10s.
I want the other side, by the way, if I'm taking one, because I want.
Yeah, I don't want to heal Sanguine Depths, please. Fuck that
I'd go to the other side,
I would also like the other side.
but frankly, I'll do any of them.
Same.
Again, just make sure that we're getting as many people that haven't done a 10 into the groups.
Okay, whoever doesn't have it that wants the other side, slam you guys yourself into that group, and then I guess we make a group for the Sanguine or the Spires group, and then go from there.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, for the group that's not doing that one, who wants Spires or Sanguine? Who still needs it?
I mean, we're not in. I don't think the group for the other side is even formed yet.
Oh, word. Okay, so
We don't know.
and then we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
I'll heal that if there's still needs a healer.
Right, do you have a 10 for the week?
I do not. But Julie took the other side, so.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Because we do have
I
another
will
10,
take-
so you can do that one.
I'll take Sanguine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want it, right? It's because.
No, I'll take Sanguine.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Just assign me to a group. I'm good with whatever.
Can one of you?
So I am snatching casual.
What
I
is
will
the-
be in my zoo enclosure. So yeah.
Is she reformed already, Julie?
No, she left.
It is. We have 5 people in the other side group, so we're full.
Okay.
I have already done a 10, so if a healer wants to jump in on a 10, feel free. But if you guys need one, I can also heal.
Same thing, but I'm DPS.
I'm going to AFK for a bit to take Maya out, so if you are inviting me, just send me a whisper.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna have 3 groups here.
Alright, that works for me.
I think.
That'd be great though, because if we can get everybody their 10 for the week, that's just guaranteed high loot.
Yeah, we also have Brian tanking, and we have Brad tanking and Julie tanking, so we have our 3 tanks. We have Kevin
Is
healing.
Casual already in a group?
Yeah, I have yet to have anyone tell me who I'm rolling with, so...
I think Rye said he wants you casual.
Well, we have 3
Yeah, I've already
keys.
done casual.
We have
So
3
the-
10 keys, I think, and I have one of them. I've already done it, but I have to be there because it's my key, so I'll take a group.
What's your key, Sean?
It's a 10 spires. You're gonna love it.
I hate that dungeon, but alright, let's go.
Sanguine and the other
Alright,
side.
Okay, so I have Brian. Any other DPS? We have Zogan. We
I'll
need
go
one
with
more
you.
DPS.
I'll go.
Okay.
I need.
We have Mustaba.
Yeah.
Brutus.
Yeah.
And then we need 1 healer, which could be Kevin, unless he's going to the other group, or who else?
Trying to steal the ball.
Trying to get one too.
All the
They aren't responding.
healers have their 10.
Wait, who is saying that? Who's still trying to get one?
Me, I have someone reaching out to, but he's not responding right now.
Oh, for healer?
Yeah.
Is it in the guild?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Taylor.
Oh.
Your favorite boy.
Well, yeah. If he needs it for the week, then he can definitely go.
He didn't respond to me yet.
Okay.
How do you look at which ones you've done?
Are we?
Press I, and then go to Mythic Keystone at the bottom right.
There we go.
Let's make sure we're not missing anybody here, though. Do we have everybody? Is anybody missing from a group or need a group?
I still need a group, but
Yeah, the
I also
Sanguine
ran a
group is
9,
empty.
so.
It's just me and Rye.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've already done a 10, but I would enjoy coming with.
Yeah, when Pochama gets back on, you can invite him to Sanguine. He's DPS.
Is there a Sanguine group that has been formed?
So, there's a group that's forming. I think that's right.
The East Coast have not earned the right to play my Karen. Not gonna lie to y'all. I destroyed y'all's best player at NLBC. Y'all don't deserve my Karen. I'm playing whoever joins. First come, first served in this lobby. BJR, the first match we got today. I won everyone. I don't care who you are. If you good, bad, you know what I'm saying? If you're on the East Coast, you can get this work right now. That's just how it is. Yeah, I was thinking. Alright, the first loss is the end of the stream. If any of you Urians come trying to play, y'all getting one and done. If any of you East Coast, I'm one and done in all of y'all, bruh. Y'all not Aegis reflectoring me out. Sup, everyone. Oh my god, Balrog first match. I didn't even get to switch my color, bro. This might be a short stream. This stream might be over as fast as it started. Okay. Just keep whiffing. Aw. Oh my god. Of course, it's staying brainless. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't punish that. Ooh, check the dash. Will we lose the first match? I'm kinda nervous, I'm not gonna lie. He going rapid, bro. Oh my god. Oh, the reactions. Oh my god, bro. I almost lost the very first match. Bro, this stream wasn't even up for 10 minutes. Why y'all calling them? Don't have a flat top, bro. My hair isn't flat, you weirdos. Bro, what is up with y'all today? I don't have no dang flat top, bro. Aw, man. Nashiro. I remember this guy. He played mad annoying. Ooh, Karen jump is OD. Nah, what happened to Nash anti-air though? Like, why is Crouch Strong this bad now? It didn't always be that bad. Like, it used to be everything. Now it loses to everything. When you losing the Karen jump in, that's the end. Y'all thought I was going to lose. Oh. Bruh, is trolling gonna make me lose? I'ma just keep jumping. Ah, bro, they sending all the people that's annoying. Bro, I forgot about all these people, and now I'm remembering everyone. Isn't this the Ryu who anti-airs with back heavy? Yo, I promise you I'm just doing low forward. But okay, I take that. Bro, why everybody in the East Coast get hit by that? Just throw and then walk back. These people, and now I'm remembering everyone. Isn't this the Ryu who anti-airs with back heavy? Yo, I promise you I'm just doing low forward. But okay, I take that. Bro, why everybody in the East Coast get hit by that? Just throw and then walk back fierce. What the? Nah, he's next team, bro. You won. You won the set, bro. Even if I win the set, you won the war. You won the war, bro. That's the anti-air. It used to be back heavy kick, right? Am I right on that? That was OD. Stop. Bro, now he does anti-air Tatsu? Nah, my man's different, bro. I'm letting you. Nah, he different. Oh! Come. Nah, stop it. Clip that. Oh my god, bro. Bro, he took my. Nah, I'ma destroy this dude, bro. I'ma destroy this dude, bro. I'm the one who made up the word Fun Lee. First people take my colors and stuff. Now they take my sayings. Dude's a loser. Ouch. You gonna wake up Bird again? I'm scared of you. Don't want to stun. Not gonna do EX kick. What? He just grabbed right there? No way. Oh my god. Let me at least treat him with some more respect. Why there? I don't want him to get a bar. I want to at least get another throw. I should get the bar. Yep. What's up, YouTube? Before we get into the action or video, y'all not Aegis reflectoring me out. I always lose that random Abigails on streaks. I swear I do. Bro, they just be holding up and they offense is mad. Oh, I couldn't whip punish that. They offense is mad. Oh, I couldn't whip punish that. Look, see, he already just holding up. Offense already about to be mad scary. Look, he held up when I. Nah. I don't want to use EX meter. Back heavy punch. I might can stun you. That way I can build some more meter. Yup. Optimal. We'll just kill this big